Hey guys, my name is Duncan Chance and welcome to Ambassador in the World. Well guys, welcome to episode 2 of Ambassador in the World. I am your host, Duncan Chance. Before we get started today, I just wanted to thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for checking out last week's premiere intro. Had a lot of viewers. I think this is something you guys are going to really enjoy. So for today, for episode 2, we are actually going to do something that I've been looking forward to doing for a while. We are going to go check in and follow up with some guys that are in the ministry that Lori and I run here in Greeley, Colorado. These guys are pillars of our ministry. They're leaders. And 2 young single guys. Well, anyway, they just recently they closed just a couple weeks ago on an old decommissioned fraternity house that's just right next to campus here in Greeley. Now, why is this impressive? Well, the reason that they bought it isn't just to make money or be first-time homeowners or anything like that. They bought it because God gave them a vision. And this vision actually kind of came out of a time of a little bit of turmoil in their own lives. And so for today, we're going to travel to this house and we're going to hear from them on why they bought this place and who they bought it for. So hold on. It's going to be awesome. Let's head to the house. Well, here we are at the house. I'm excited. If you live in Greeley, you've probably seen this place before. I've driven past it many times, but it's a cold day. I'm excited to get inside. And I'm excited for you guys to see what this house is going to be. It's pretty cool. Actually, here they are now.
Whoa!
Hey, what's up, guys? Can we come in?
Oh yeah.
Sweet, let's do it. Guys, thanks for having us here today. Excited to see the place.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is part of the living room.
Let's check it out.
Got some homies hanging out.
What's up, homies? Cool. Yeah, show us around the place. Love to see the place. And
Absolutely.
it seems like there's about 1 million rooms in here.
All of them are my favorite.
Yeah.
Another living space. And we're gonna add a couple things so people can hang out and chill here.
Like a couple of coffee shop tables in front of the windows.
A rug. A rug. It's unfortunate.
You think that's kind of a feature though?
I like it. It gives it character.
It's like
you know?
art.
Dogs sit on your feet.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Is this standard for visitors? Dogs sit on your feet?
Yeah.
Pretty great.
Right on that foot.
Yeah, let's keep going. Pretty awesome.
Need some love. Right, we just had a birthday party yesterday,
Yeah.
so still.
That's right.
Pretty cool kitchen.
Kind of popular.
Yeah. Very cool. You got plans to redo some stuff or?
Yeah, we're gonna try to. Well, yeah, all of this, because this is all kind of chipped up and melted and broken.
Yeah. New countertops, new cabinets. Add cabinets to the open space on the wall there.
Yeah.
Get a new sink or whatnot.
Safe appliances.
That's in
awesome.
the future.
Wow, that's right. Yeah. So
For now, it works,
Yeah.
That's right.
Very cool. Yeah, that's sweet, man.
but
That's
it has
awesome.
the potential.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. Yeah, let's keep going.
Obviously, this is the best part of the whole house is the laundry room, which you have the old janky dryer and the old janky washer side by side, which every house needs.
You gotta have it.
You gotta have it.
You gotta have it. Yeah.
So,
and I'm glad that they remind you to clean the filter every time.
Every time.
Yeah.
Because if you forget, then it's just weird.
Yeah, if you forget, you better not forget.
That's right. Oh man, we're going into the
Right.
depths, the bowels,
The dungeon.
the bowels of the ship.
So, we have a bar.
Indeed.
Well, look at that. Service with a smile.
That's it.
That's right.
Look at that.
We're
man.
gonna get for you. We got a fridge, ready to go.
Yeah.
All the drinks.
What do you have planned for a space like this? What do you do with something like this?
We're thinking, well, we might turn this into an actual kitchenette for the people that live down here. So so this probably won't survive.
It'd be cool just to be able to wake up down here and I just want to cook some eggs.
Yeah.
Boom. Right here.
Oh, that's super smart.
But until then, you know, we'll have fun with it. We'll probably like make a video.
Yeah.
Like,
Demo.
Yeah, absolutely. What? How many bedrooms are down here?
3.
3 bedrooms. Yeah.
Wow.
And an extra, the sacrifice room.
Oh my goodness. Let's check it out. I want to see what's in there. It smells nice and gassy.
Oh, yeah.
This is kind of a hard, you know.
Yeah.
Think of who
Yeah.
loves a baby. You know, it's like you just look at the
I
wall.
wonder how many years of graffiti are on these walls. So this was a fraternity house.
Yes.
Wow. That's crazy. So who could imagine like what all this means?
Yeah.
What happened in this room?
Yeah.
Or how old the paint on the wall is.
Right,
You know,
yeah.
20 something years old.
But that's a new boiler. That's pretty cool.
It is, yeah, it's in real good shape.
Nice.
All these brick are from 1900 when it was originally built.
The brick? Oh wow. 1900?
1900.
Wow.
Well,
That's amazing.
120 years old.
Yeah. Older than me.
Get
Yeah.
to talk
It's hard to
us.
do.
Hard to do.
Doing a little bit of renovation already.
Oh wow.
The bathroom's torn to shreds.
Yeah.
But
Little tiny bathroom.
yeah, we're gonna make
Nice.
this bathroom nice and sparkly for the people that live down here.
Very cool. Have you found anything interesting since tearing some stuff up?
Yes.
Maybe
yeah.
stirred up some asbestos.
There's definitely
Just kidding.
There's a bit of a smell, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Part of it.
But we got that out, and now it's just about installing the new stuff and making it look all nice,
Yeah.
and comfy.
That's awesome. So a few bedrooms, I suppose.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, well let's continue on. Lead the way. I love like the woodworking in here. Check that out. Pretty cool. It's like castle style. Pretty awesome. Oh wow.
Balcony access to these rooms.
Yeah. Oh, somebody's already moving in. Huh?
Oh yeah. It's that cameraman.
That's great.
Probably says begun.
Oh, now this is cool.
We lock the doors to keep the squirrels out. you know.
Yeah.
Look.
Nice recliner. This might be the coolest feature of the whole house.
Yes, it is.
This balcony.
It's probably my favorite. It's, just to be able to wake up and watch the sunrise. Yeah, that's peak Devo right there. You sit on the recliner. You know,
That's it, man.
There it
Cup
is.
of coffee.
Yep.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
We got the 3 pillars.
The 3 pillars. What are the 3 pillars?
The 3 pillars are the foundational, you know, life
Yeah.
lessons right there. You know?
That's
So
right.
what
You
live
ought to
by.
label them.
That's right.
When somebody comes out here, they'll see the 3 pillars of the house.
That's right. You can't miss even one of them.
That's
It
great.
doesn't work.
Yeah, so it's super cool. Yeah, I guess there's a little more to see, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Now that's cool.
Yeah, we got a fireplace that there's no insulation or anything blocking access, so we can theoretically get this working. It's just about making sure it's safe.
Yeah.
But yeah. probably.
Well, who gets this bedroom?
Well, we're gonna try to see if we can have people bunk in here.
Yeah.
It's the biggest room in the house. It's a massive closet.
Yeah. This is the closet?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's amazing.
So it's definitely enough for 2 people.
Yeah.
We're replacing all the carpet.
Oh yes.
I think that's probably smart.
Even
Yeah.
though right here, it's like I didn't even notice there was like this yellow. I don't even know what that is.
Oh wow. Let's not guess.
Yeah. It'd be better to not know. Sometimes,
Yeah.
you know?
Man, how cool would it be to have a fireplace in your bedroom
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you fall asleep to a crackling fire?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
So you can't really get anywhere else, you know?
Oh my goodness. That is so cool.
It says, "I'm not okay," written at the top.
I'm not okay.
And then there's all these drawings of like people, like I don't know, Illuminati and
Interesting.
stuff.
Yeah.
Who knows what was going on in that closet?
Still needs some work.
This is the O'Burke dwelling.
Yes, sir.
Super cool. Mad scientist area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got all the stuff to do all kinds of evil work.
Nice. I like it.
But yeah, hopefully do some cool electronics projects and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's awesome.
here's the bathroom. I guess we can start with this
Got to kind of duck to get in here.
artistic expression of some sort.
Oh, wow, look at this. Here, come check this out. Wow, double sinks.
Because, two is better than one.
That's
obviously, right.
One guy can be brushing his teeth.
Yep.
The other guy can be shaving.
Mm-hmm.
Third guy
It's just
on the
efficient.
toilet.
Yeah. Someone taking a bath at the same time.
Taking a bath.
Yeah.
No shower in here, just a bath.
No, just a bath. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm assuming that this was kind of like an afterthought later. They kind of put this in the attic space, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of thought went into it, but it kind of works. So.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like a middle school bathroom a
Yeah.
little bit with the
Yeah.
double sinks,
Absolutely.
little tiny sinks. That's awesome.
We're gonna change this up at some point, but for now it's kind of fun.
Yeah, I got Maggie eating the flies,
Mm-hmm.
like protein.
Doing the Lord's work.
Doing the Lord's work. I love it.
Well, this will be my room in here.
Oh, the Eric domain.
Yeah.
Oh, now that's cool. The vaulted ceilings. Where would you even put it? I guess you could put a bed.
I don't have a bed.
Ah. Well, answers that question.
that begs further interview right there.
Maybe we'll cover that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Built-in shelving, and yeah, that's neat. You get to kind of overlook the whole thing. How nice. Nice view. Very cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Couple other bedroom. I guess one more bedroom.
Yep. More bedroom, yeah.
More
kind of a fun looking barn.
But these aren't even the most interesting rooms.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just one.
So there's
Most
like
interesting.
there's
Yes.
some secret passageways.
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
I definitely want to see that.
We're about to show you one of them.
Here we go.
There it is. I don't know if it actually closed yet.
Behind door one. Oh, wow. What in the world is this? Is this the chimney?
Goodness gracious.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the chimney in that bedroom.
This is the bedroom chimney. I like how they did that, like the curved brick. And then what's going on? Don't zoom in too close, but what's going on these bricks?
all kinds of people that have lived here over the years, dating back. I think we saw it in 1989 somewhere. Yeah, fall 95.
95.
Wow.
Wow.
If there's any,
Yeah.
can't seem to get any earlier than that though.
Yeah.
But
Wow, that's crazy.
But yeah, it's
People just sign their names and
there's a lot of history and a lot of people have lived here.
shout out to Harambe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah.
Then,
Well, so then what's out here?
this is the fire escape.
There's a fire escape?
Indeed.
Oh my god. Yeah, don't let me.
Yeah. Maggie's
She's like, I'll go. Oh, look at this. Wow, I don't even know if I want to get on this. I will though. Is it normal to crack under your feet? Just kidding. Yeah, I'm not walking down that. A fire escape. That's cool. Now that's a cool view. That is neat.
Yeah.
Well, guys, let's go downstairs. I want to ask you some questions.
All right.
Well, guys, thanks for the tour. That was really awesome. Really cool place. I kind of wanted to just hear a little bit more from you guys about the heart behind it and everything. So I have a few questions for you, if that's all right. But to start, I mean, it's pretty cool that you guys own this. You bought this together. And how far back do you guys go? You've known each other for a while, right?
Since 1999
Yeah,
or 2000.
that's about right. That would put me at like 5 years old, 4 years
4 or
old.
5 years old. Yeah, we went to the same church back. It was called Mountain View Community Church. Still going on today. They had a plant. Went to Windsor Community Church, and we just went with the plant. His dad was a pastor, and then my dad eventually served with them. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. And for those of you guys that don't know, this is Jacob and Eric, and these guys, full disclosure, are a part of our ministry here, kind of pillars of our ministry they've become. It's pretty cool. So you guys have known each other since really young. and you guys decided to buy a house together, which is pretty crazy. So tell us a little bit, how did this house kind of come into your world? Like, what made you even think about going in together and buying such a crazy house?
Well, I suppose we'll start, with I guess how Eric kind of presented it to me, in terms of like the house just popping up out of nowhere. For me, it was just kind of exciting because you came to me saying, "Hey, what are you doing for the next 10 years or so?" And 5 or 10 years. It's just like the near to distant future. And I guess the original plan was just to be part of the house and maybe just living in it, maybe not even buying it, but just being part of something. And so just Eric had this vision, and the vision behind the house being so intertwined with everybody, that we have kind of part of it now. I mean, obviously you and I are buying the house, but there's like 6 other people that are going to be living with us. Just a mutual excitement, a mutual momentum. And then the vision behind the house, when I was able to see what the house even looked like, first of all, and then just to see where it is, and it's right on campus at UNC. Just the opportunity to be a part of it was so exciting that eventually when I saw a need to commit and be a backer and a buyer of the house, it's something I couldn't pass up. I guess you can kind of start with how you even found the house and your part of it. But
yeah. So we've heard about the house for a little while. The other Jacob Peck, the president of Chi Alpha currently, the owners of the house reached out to him to see if anyone from Chi Alpha would actually rent here, because they were tired of frats living here. They would just end up just destroying the place. And there was a point where they lost count when they came here to do some renovations or some maintenance. They lost count of all the bongs are just like let up or lined up along the wall. And so, that was the constant atmosphere here. And so they wanted a group of people to come and live here that would help maintain the place a little bit. But because of that, it kind of put them in a sticky situation, and COVID coming in and ruining potential opportunities to have people live here. They weren't able to sustain the place. So, but that was back, during April or so of 2020. I had no real knowledge of it. Like, it was talked about at that time. It was just kind of a quick thing. From that point till now, I was kind of coming out of a kind of a strong, just a struggling few years of just different hurts and change of life, and it was at the end, during the summer, end of the summer, was when I was finally able to kind of break out of the grief and the mourning of just what was going on. And I outlined a lot of frustrations and hurts that I had to God, but then I was recognizing a sin of apathy that I was striving for, and it was making me just kind of an empty vessel of nothing. I wasn't able to pursue what I believed, because just in a quick way to say it, it's like the more I try to pursue God, the more the joy of God actually made me more burdened, because you would just see the potential of who God is and what the fulfillment of that is. But then knowing that you can't obtain the fullness of that until you're dead made me really depressed. And then, if you pull away from it, then your conscience is burning all the time. And so so I try to find this middle spot. But when doing that, I was constantly talking about my problems and never actually growing. And then I was trying to just be apathetic and numb. And so once I had disclosed that, written all out, somehow this house had brought up again. And there was just kind of this growing inkling about this being something more than just something to pursue. And when I was younger, when I would pass by certain houses that have a certain aesthetic, I've always kind of imagined them to be a place of either healing or growth. People come here for a certain duration or season in their life, get their legs under them, and then move on to what's next in their life. And more specifically, people that are maybe believers who are just trying to figure out what their faith is and how it means to them, and maybe they're coming out of a struggling situation. Just some to be in an environment that can help people build bonds, ask hard questions, not be afraid to have an environment where we can really chop those things up, and just a place for people to grow. And so, I shared the vision of it, and not even particularly like sharing it. I think each person kind of saw it for themselves, and from there, I was trying to figure out how to physically do all this stuff, and I was just like, I have no idea, but I'm just gonna like step in and wait for things to unfold. And then people came in right where they needed to. Our conversation wasn't even planned, and here we are. So
yeah, I guess the conversation that we had was after just talking about this house. I think it was actually right after looking at this house again, just walking inside and just seeing, kind of the opportunities visually in our brains. I was like, man, I really want this to happen. I just want this to happen. I don't know how we make it happen, And logistically, it would, we were talking about, we'd have to probably have the house sit on the market a couple more months before we could even start that process or do anything about that. And then, because in my mind, I'm just thinking of what would it look like to be a renter and just to rent and live here and be plugged into the community. But then, I don't know, just kind of in that conversation, just kind of a light bulb moment where it's like, well, we can form a partnership here, and I just put my backing and my commitment into it, and be a purchaser of the house. We can make this happen, and we can act now. And it was just such a, I guess, as daunting as buying a house as big and expensive as this one, and there was just such a peace and calm about that opportunity that I was just fully fearless and let's just do this.
I love that. I mean, it's definitely like one of those houses that you don't forget. I think everyone in Greeley knows this house, at least on this side of town. It's got these big columns in the front. It's hard to miss, really. Do you know anything about the history of this house? You said it was a frat house for many years. It was built. What was it?
Built 1900. I guess they had professors come and live here from the UNC, but there's such a huge gap. I mean, we've heard of that, and I don't know what else. There's a column of a chimney where a whole bunch of people have signed their names for the past 20 years. So I don't know what else might have been other than just living here and professors.
Just in terms of recent history, you just speak to a random person either living in Greeley or just northern Colorado, and they know this house.
Wow.
It's like, well, I partied in that house.
Yeah, right.
Everybody knows this house,
Right.
So this is kind of a famous house.
Right.
And it has a
Hopefully the
reputation.
fame gets changed a bit.
For different reasons.
For different reasons.
So you, Eric, you spoke to a little bit about the vision, and I really thought that was really, you started hitting on it there. But so what do you see happening long term here, both of you guys? What do you see? I mean, you've got people moving in. You said late January, and it sounds like you've got a lot of people that are excited to move in. But what do you see as like the long term vision? What do you hope to see happen here?
Yeah, that's been something I've been trying to figure out, because it feels like there's so many potential avenues where it's either are partnering pretty well, like with the different Christian communities on campus, keeping the place open for people to come in and be able to utilize the space. And then anyone who lives here, it's kind of like an opportunity for them to get a little closer to the fire of like where we're hoping to accomplish here, so that when people have they're living together, they can create those bonds and just long-lasting like friendships. But I mean, goodness, 10 years down the road, it's just like I've been trying to figure out like what happens when I'm married, and like do I stick here? Or is this kind of a thing that's like for a couple years and then it's the launching pad to the next thing? To be honest, I don't know. I keep seeing other different potentials, or maybe other people are maintaining it, or because a lot of the times I find where it's like I like to create the situation, and then other people that are fueled by the vision can also run with it. Because I don't necessarily want it to be like my controlling like influence of how everything goes, because everything is so ambiguous with just different types of people. I mean, even just right now with the people in campus, the kids are so different. They grew up with technology in a way that I haven't been. I was like right at that like transitions phase, and so they know how each other like connects and bonds with the value. And so if I were to try to like purposely control every little piece of it, I think the potential of it ends up falling through. So if I can at least provide the space, and the concept won't change, but practically how it's lived out might change based on who's involved. So
yeah. I love that. I love that. I like to operate in ministry that way too. So I love how you said that. Really well said. Yeah. Did you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, I don't know, the vision in terms of, because it's the house in of itself by itself is not really the generating portion of the excitement. It's the casing to what we can do with it and what other people can do with it, and hopefully a lot of other people can do with it. That we can have all sorts of people coming in, utilizing the space to build relationships, grow closer together, and to invite their friends who, whether they're, they know Jesus or they don't, just to come here and like feel welcome, feel warm, and like, hey, I can come here at any time, and especially now in this season, it's really exciting because of the coronavirus and how everything's being shut down. This is a place you can kind of gather and socialize and just learn about another person. And hopefully just through that encouragement and through that relationship building, people just take that with them as they move into another season of life, where they either people who are living here, they don't live here anymore, or people move out of town, they're done with college, some life just transitions, but the seeds planted through the community and through the people that live in this house. Hopefully those seeds carry with and grow, and people are able to bloom in their faith and bloom in their walk, and just take something that seems temporary and make it permanent.
Yeah, you can always look back and remember that house was a part of something specific in their life, and they can always remember that. And I definitely want people, whenever they enter into here, there's a sense of power, believer and non-believer. I don't want people to exit out any different, or I want them to exit out different. I don't want them to remain the same once they come through and interact.
And hopefully it's sort of a launch pad too, in its own right for people moving and transitioning, that they learn that relationships and walking with Christ and walking together, it's that they learn that's what Christianity is. Christianity isn't this club or this group where you socialize. It's literally a place where you do life together, and you don't do it on your own in this isolation. In this culture, I feel like it's so individualistic, and like, how can I prop myself up to have a certain status? And hopefully we just break those kind of barriers and just say, hey, this is a place where you can get vulnerable and just talk to somebody, or you can hear their struggles, or you can share the cool things happening in your life, and then hopefully it's like that's something you learn to implement into your everyday life wherever you are.
What a felt need that is right now, and I'm so excited to see how this house is going to be used to meet that need, because it's such a felt need right now. People need to be real with each other. They need to share their struggles and grow together, especially in a period of lockdown with coronavirus. Like, nobody hangs out, we've kind of lost the importance of community and togetherness and growing together. So I love how you guys said that. I mean, talk about taking something that was meant for evil and turning it for good. That's amazing. Really, really amazing.
Yeah, I like to think that Christians have the power to redeem anything, because God is in the work of behind it all. I mean, He created everything, and man likes to destroy it, but we can sanctify it.
Yeah. Amen. That's awesome. Yeah. Well, I'm excited for you guys. Excited to see what happens. I'd love to come back and after everybody's moved in for a few months and just kind of see how it's going, if that'd be all right.
Yeah, you can come and have
absolutely.
coffee.
Yeah,
Come
let's do
sit.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, guys, thanks for your time.
Thanks
for spending a few minutes with me, and I'm praying for you guys.
Thank you.
It's awesome. All right. Wow, what an amazing story. Jacob, Eric, thanks for your time. Thanks for letting us know the vision that you guys have for this place. I can't wait to come back when all the guys are moved into this place and just kind of see the community that you guys have started there. What an awesome vision to take something that has been used for evil for so long and redeem it for God and use it as a place that glorifies Him. It's pretty amazing. So if you're a first-time visitor to my channel, make sure that you subscribe, hit the subscribe button below. Also hit the notification bell so you will know when new content comes out. And of course, like the video. That's an easy thing to do. It takes less than a second to hit the like. And make sure to share this with your friends. If you want more interesting content, let's get more viewers on this channel. I think it's going to be a great thing. So thanks for joining us today. Make sure you tune in every week for another episode of Ambassador in the World.